Hello, hello, hello. It is the Mechanicus 2 Electric Boogaloo Mechanicus stream via the prolification of Jack Lacan. Let us continue, as opposed to what the tutorial was. Let's see. Fuck. Give me a second. This was bad. This was a bad call. No, I can't do that. Skip. Sorry, everyone. I did a bad thing. I might have to do it the Necrons just to make it even, because I have a fucking brain the size of a thing. Anyway. Skip. There we go. Anyway, where we last left off, I had to choose between the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Necrons. But this time, we're going with the Mechanicus because continuity. Forgot I have to hold shit down. Okay, but what is it with PlayStation making us hold shit down? I don't...
Magi of the Omnisylod, I have responded to your summons.
Magos Faustinius, we have called you to our world for your experience with the Xenos, known as Necrons. You have engaged these creatures before. Confirm.
Indeed. I fought the Necrons on Silver Tenebris, though the outcome was...
suboptimal. Historical records assert that the planet was destroyed, subjected to exterminatus.
I determined exterminatus was the only way to ensure the Necron threat was truly eliminated. My calculations were extensive. I believe the Omnissiah's will was done.
No such option exists on Hecateus 4. Ours is a forge world, newly established, but one that must be defended at all costs. This forged city of Exveritus represents resources the Adeptus Mechanicus cannot lose. There will be no exterminatus here.
The spaceport menials report you have not arrived alone.
I am accompanied by a retinue. All specialists, all worthy of my trust. They were at my side on Silver Tenebris. There are few with their experience of facing the Necrons.
You arrive as operations have already begun. Our campaign to dismantle the Necron formations and uncover their underground tombs is well underway.
It is the Omnissiah's will that Hecateus 4 become a monument to the priesthood of Mars. Not 1 square meter wasted. Skies dark with the smoke of our manufactoria.
Funny way to spell meter.
A forge world to equal any in the Imperium. Before this can come to pass, the Xenos must be eradicated.
Battle zone data analysis has demonstrated an element lacking in our strategic assets.
God, she sounds hot.
Skitari cohorts are an unwieldy tool for engaging an enemy that remains opaque to our analysis.
Ugh.
We find ourselves in need of a force that can move rapidly and at short notice.
She's a mommy.
Data, eliminating key targets, supporting Skitari operations, functioning beyond established battle lines.
You begin immediately. Mission parameters are already generated. An Archaeopter transport is waiting for you.
Then I am at your disposal, Magi.
Anyway, this is the Adeptus Mechanicus campaign. As you saw prior, there are 2 campaigns in this game. For those of you not in the know, the Adeptus Mechanicus acquiesced to being similar to that of the...
Magi. The Necrons have awoken in far greater numbers than we suspected. The Skitari could not halt their advance.
The Adeptus Mechanicus attribute themselves similar to that of the industrial complex of the Catholic Church. But regardless of such, we will enjoy.
The aliens' foul presence darkens the horizon. With malevolent purpose they march.
It is my belief the Necrons are mustering for an assault on Ex Veritas. It is our principal forge city. Logic dictates the enemy would consider it a primary target.
Our predictive models concur. The defense of Ex Veritas shall become the principal strategy in our computations. Meanwhile, your strike force will be needed to act in haste, where other forces cannot. You will be assisted in this by the tech priest who discovered the first Necron presence on the planet. We understand you have previous interactions.
Akbani, goddamn, does she sound super fucking hot. I will find who her voice actress is, and then imagine myself being subjective to her whims because... as gross as that sounds, we will continue.
We are separated from the events at Silver Tenebris by much time and space. Yet still our paths cross, Faustinius. The odds would seem incalculably low.
Scaevola, your presence haunts us like the howling of forsaken machine spirits.
That was entirely by accident. I was just going to elate the fact that Scaevola's voice is equally as hot, and it was incredibly unfair for this game to put them side by side at this moment in my moment of elation. But regardless, I am now firmly composed.
Lector Dogmatis Videx, it has been too long since last we spoke. What an unexpected joy.
Tech Acquisitor, regardless of our disagreements about the fate of Silver Tenebris, I cannot fault your experience battling the Necrons. We will have need of it.
What we need is a leash on this xenophile crone.
Shit, I'd be a xenophile crone.
My cohorts and I are at your service, Magi. Let the Omnissiah's will be done through us.
Okay, so this is where I stopped in my preliminary excavation. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This whole planetary reenactment reminds me of XCOM. And there's Scrivola's laboratory. Let me see what's at my disposal first. I got servitors. I can't assess them. Let's see, Scutari, Scutarians, Electro Priests. What was that? Perexi? Let's see, Necron things. Alright. Well, it looks like that is all I can engage with for now. And this is the road ahead. So let us continue on.
Stand intolerant. For the Omnissiah. Obedience.
Alright, I guess it's only him.
Stand intolerant.
Let's see, a leader, send Lector Dominus Videx to provide reconnaissance ahead of Scutari force as it marches ahead against concentration of Necrons.
Magos Faustinius, a force of Scutari is marching upon a concentration of Necron warforms. The resulting engagement is expected to shatter the Xenos resistance with a probability over 87%. However, massed Scutari formations are unsuited to reacting swiftly to unexpected battlefield variables.
Goodness, if I hadn't done things earlier, I would be full mast right now.
And my forces from the Caestus Metallicum offer a solution?
Quite so. Select troops are to be reconfigured into an intervention plate to respond rapidly where required. Its first task is to range ahead of the Scutari and clear the path for them. Mobility and independence of command is required for this task. I am assured you can offer both.
Be assured, baby.
I sense an underestimation of the Necrons. They
You
might
cannot-
not adhere to your prediction models.
You cannot put them back to back like that. That is unfair.
Your admiration of the alien is showing, Scaevola. Remember, It is written thus: he who speaks well of the alien is no more than a weapon in the hands of the Xenos.
I can only thank Vedex for his ability to make me continue this stream. Aside from that, I think he's an asshole.
Your advice is committed to memory, Tech Acquisitor. Elector Dogmatis Videx is well suited to leading such a mission. Am I correct in surmising he is to be sent upon this duty without delay?
You are.
My personal servo skull shall accompany the intervention clade to provide a means of observation and communication. It was made from the remains of Reditus, a fellow tech priest of great erudition. Its battlefield data-gathering capabilities are far in excess of standard. I compiled the neural protocols myself.
So, in integration to what I said before about servo skulls, they are the remains of dead tech priests who have led Adeptus Mechanicus excursions upon their own for a great many years. So, if you are a high-ranking member in the Adeptus Mechanicus, you die, your skull, as well as the brain computer that you were an accommodant with, is in addition a tool for requisition for alien technology. And honestly, I wouldn't mind such a fate.
Then let's turn the cogs of war.
What am I doing? Reclaim, mobilize, capacity for is increased by 1. And fragment at the end of the mission. Requisition to hire troops reduced by 20%. Enemy units consist of scarabs, flayers, and warriors. Let us increase our capacity for the smidgen. Stratagems. I did that. Unlock provisions. Let's see. Skitari. What? Hang on. Okay. Okay. One or multiple. I guess I should do all 3. Alright. Why? I know I need to do that. Oh. What? What? Rangers, Vanguard, and Vanguard. VDEX. What am I doing? Bypass defenses, irradiated status, immune to radiation, generate 5 range or more, and generate 1 cognition point. And his cognition passes for this leader. Unlock and the reliquary? What am I doing? Alright, did that. What am I... 3 servitors, oh, there's 2 servitors, and rangers. Shit. What am I doing here? Why can't I access stratagems? And then go there. Leave mission. Alright. I only have the following. Alright, then I do this.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
And then I do that.
Faustinius.
Yes, I did that.
Quite so.
I said,
Your advice?
You are.
My first...
Then let...
Alright, and they chose these. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Hire troops. Maybe I should undo. Alright. I only got... Oh, okay. That makes sense, because they need that, and that's up here, and I only have 16, and I need 25. Alright. That makes sense to me. Well, okay, I'm glad we got through that in a timely manner. What am I doing? Okay.
I am in position. The eyes of the Omnissiah fall upon this place. Let no foe go unseen. The enemy is close. We shall advance.
Move along the Skitari's projected path, and locate or eliminate any enemy along the way. Make sure to maintain full awareness, Lector Dogmatis.
Of course. Heed the words of Fabricator General Mitcondras. Let us observe the foe, not in awe, but the better to destroy it.
Yay. Let's see. Aggression protocols, engage the enemy, alerting nearby hostile, but minimizing the chances of becoming surrounded. That would be great. Employ covert action protocols to minimize exposure and avoid contact with the enemy. Split the force into mutually supporting components to advance while maintaining fields of fire. I'll try covert.
Excellent. They are unaware of our presence. In ignorance, they shall fall.
No consequences. Good.
Onwards! Hesitate not! Remember, time is a raw material to be expended only in the Omnissiah's service!
Necrons. Whomever has dared to venture beyond the hallowed design, I find them a blasphemer. Ecclusians 32:18. Alright, let's find out what we're dealing with. We are surrounded by warriors. We got a couple of flayed ones. A flayed one there, a flayed one there. Okay, I know what to do. I'm going to gather one servitor right there to deal with the warriors. Maybe even another to keep them preoccupied. What am I?
Rare intensity insufficient. Maximizing zeal.
He's got some health and some armor. He can deal with the warriors. Let's see, I got one flayed one warrior. It's mostly just flayed ones. Actually.
Obedience.
Move him here away from the flayed ones. Because I can realize I move him. And then move a couple of Skitarii Rangers right here. So they have sufficient cover to deal with the ongoing threat. That should be good.
By the machine god!
I got one dealing with Skitarii.
Seeking revelation. Obedient for the Omnissiah.
I guess that'll have to do. Claw on this one because I don't want him harming the Skitarii. Fuck you. And then have him pinned down. And then deal with that. Deal with that. Deal with that. You're down.
Omnissiah, bless our weapons and curse our foes.
Deal with you. Alright.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
You're down.
Seeking revelation. Omnissiah, bless our
Let's
weapons
see,
and curse our foes.
You got some distance. That's melee, right? Yep. Divination. Sever damage ignored. Gain divination. Okay. And you know, oh, you're down. Fuck as hell. Can I get you here or? Defense point has granted one energized stack to damage for use. Probably not the best to use. So that was ignored. Oh! Not the best to use here. Guess I'll use that there. And then end my turn. Fuck you! Ooh, reinforcements. Alright, I get two. One that is right here that can deal with that, and I guess that's it. Man, I am fucking them up. Deal with that there, but deal with that next turn? Not just yet, okay.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
I got a Xenos warrior redoing its advanced product. It's a flayed one, and I got a Thigaya right after. So,
Awaiting enlightenment.
he can move there and deal with the guy there. I got one more turn to deal with that. So, I will have him move here. And fire a carbine. And then, I guess I can have him move. Just one smidgen back. Fire a carbine there, as opposed, so I don't have to deal with that later. That goes down. The servitor deals, but I'm gonna have him wheel. And that'll be groovy. Flayed one moves. Carbine fires upon him. Brings him down. Got 3 turns. Deal with him in a second.
By the machine god!
I got enough cognition, so... deal with a corpse and not have to deal with that later.
Sand intolerant.
Deal with him. And turn.
By the machine god!
And then deal with him. Deal with him again.
For the Omnissiah!
And deal with him. And we win! Yeah! From the mouths of heretics emit naught but foul vapors. Didn't read the rest of that.
Excellent! Stand for remnants of Necron forces. The Xenos must be cleansed in their entirety.
The enemy are not as purged as we thought. How many are indicated?
Goddamn, 820%?
They must have some means of outmaneuvering us. Underground tunnels or sensor-baffling technology to hide their muster points. Elector Dogmatis, your situation is untenable. Retreat at once.
To retreat in the face of the foe is to hand in the victor's laurels! My heart shall be as a reactor fueled by hatred, and by its fire shall I drive the foe back. With Skitaria reinforcements, I can hold out.
Not against these numbers. You are more valuable intact than discarded in a show of devotion. Withdraw to the preset extraction point immediately.
Have faith, Magos Dominus. The Omnissiah grants us the knowledge to forge our weapons and command our armies. We must trust in the divine efficiency of his design.
I'll have to admit, Videx, despite being a zealot, is worthy of my respect for his unabashed face of death incarnate, regardless of his personal safety. So let's see how he endures.
The Skitari are out of position. Reinforcements will arrive fragmented, and enemy forces are overwhelming. Your imperative is to withdraw, with no further delay.
Let's see. Direct path to extraction point passes through multiple hostile units. Tactical solution required. Awaiting endpoint. Rapid exfiltration. Forsake tactical concerns to reach the extraction point as quickly as possible. Employ a mutually protective tactics to minimize incoming damage while reaching the extraction point. Exportation of Sacred Paradox. Invoke an obscure scripture of the Cult Mechanicus to inspire the Strike Force. Well, fuck Haven Zilly Bonds. I'll try that.
Think upon the sacred paradox of battle. Let reason drive us beyond all reason, the better to exterminate the foe.
You said it, Videx. Invoke a scripture. +2 movement. Gains +1 max damage. Ooh. I don't know what that one does, but I'll do max damage.
Then our righteous labor approaches its conclusion. By the will of the Omnissiah, our final act shall be of destruction!
When you withdraw from illumination, the light continues to shine, but you are shrouded in darkness. When you withdraw from the Omnissiah, you forget that which makes you Mechanicus. Archimedean Oath excerpted. Interesting. Videx must reach destination. Intriguing. Let's see. I got 4 warriors in the front. And 3 scarabs in the back. The most prudent thing to do is to place a servitor. Servitors cannot utilize cover, so I will place him here so he can reach the first thing first. And the rest are Scutari, but the Servitor, equal parts here. I'll have a Scutari here in cover. A Scutari here in cover. And another Scutari here behind the coverers. And hopefully that ordains.
For the Omnissiah.
First thing,
God's will.
First thing to do is to have the Scutari move to, or not, the Servitor move right here, away from the Scarabs, and deal with this warrior. Once I clear out that path, ooh, fuck me, I'll be able to deal with that a lot more concisely.
Omnissiah, bless our weapons and curse our foes.
The furthest Necron warrior is a little more devastating, but I should focus on the closer.
billion.
I got 2 warriors here, but the Skitarii might make my excursion a little more easier. But I should move him.
Awaiting enlightenment.
Move here? Move there. I'll move behind the servitors so they cannot puncture me too greatly. Next time we suffer damage, it was ignored, but that won't be prevalent, really. I'll just hold on. Fuck you! Just deal with the Necron right there. Can I deal with her there? I can deal with it there. Groovy. Fuck you! God damn it! Alright. I can do this. I can do this.
Awaiting enlightenment.
I can deal with them right there while the scarabs come at me. Deal with that. And motive force? Never mind. They can't move, so I've pinned them here. Two, so I got 1. What is the Necron warrior that's gonna move? Probably something within my range sensors. Deal with that. God damn it. I guess the best thing I can do is deal with that thing real quick. Fuck you. Alright. Got it. Deal with the ranged one. Fuck you! The sooner I deal with him, the better. Now I understand. Oh boy. Okay. This was a bad call to go on this side, but we'll see.
Seeking revelation.
I need to get away from these fucks. Okay, I didn't know you had melee, but fuck you. Am I gonna die? Fuck. Moving closer into melee range. Not have you be a problem. God damn. Okay. I might lose this first one. Holding these guys back is not going to be much of a problem as I thought it would be. Let me see. 40 still. Alright. Deal with that one. Well, fuck me. Okay. I should have restarted. Restart skirmish. So like I said before, this game can challenge you if you're not in a boss fight. To which I say, okay, but, you know. I'm at 41 minutes. Let's see what I can do later. I must reach the destination.
Stand intolerant.
Since I know warriors would be posted here, I should
Obedient.
put him here. Still put servitors here. Excuse me. We'll deal with that. And hopefully we can deal with the first mission without relative dismay. Whoops.
Obedient. Rare intensity insufficient. Maximizing zeal.
Pin him down so I can distract this side. And continue onward. The Outworn one would not be so distressful to deal with because of my melee combatancy, and I can continue onward from there, but I should deal with that one first. At least destroying the mid-range should be better for me. Fuck you! If I move him away, I can get a good pop shot. At least have him there. Dunzo. They can move across empty gaps.
Awaiting enlightenment.
Do that. Do that. Oh, damn. He's pretty powerful. Do that. Fuck you. Deal with him. Have him move closer. Deal with them. And then when they die, I guess. Alright. God damn it. But at least I get another Skitari. Right around here. Maybe. Yeah, that should be fine. Deal. Ow.
Machine God's will.
Goody beans. Move them closer. He's dead. Fuck that.
For the Omnissiah.
If he's right there, I can have him melee. Him. Clearing some much needed. Ooh! Oh! That is a juicy score! Let's see. Only melee and... that and that. I'm gonna do him. Groovy. Keep you there. You're dead. Fuck. Keep you down. One less to shoot at me is better. Keep you down. That works. And then another Skitari. Better to have him shoot from here. I really shouldn't be...
Seeking revelation.
Oh, okay. Have him move this way. -2 connection. Continue along. I should be good next wins, or next turn, so... Not a lot should trouble me. They shouldn't bother me. Keep this one down. It's not gonna really matter next turn. Have him with these guys. Shotters. They'll fly at me. They'll come here. Do me a damage. Shatas. I like Skitarii. They're pretty cool. And this is when the battle will end.
Corruption all about us.
Return to Ex Veritas, Lector Dogmatis. Your task is done.
Against such numbers, and with their advance blunted, the algorithmic omens are dire. The Skitarii offensive is likely to fail. This is far from the glory the Omnissiah demanded of us.
None can doubt your zeal, Lector Dogmatis. It may even be that you displayed too much.
Rather an excess of zeal than of complacency. When we return here, it will be to excise the alien and restore the sanctity of our forged world.
Well said, Vedex, I suppose. Let's see. Forged Temple Production, 44. Mission completion, +2 of Archaeotech Fragment, and +2 augmentation points. 4 units lost, 10 units killed, 94 damage inflicted, 28 damage suffered. Oh, we did it. We didn't die diddly doed it. Man, if I'm drunk now, imagine how the Necrons will be. Probably better since I sobered up. Let's see. Well, I'm at 52 minutes, and I don't have enough time for another Delio Emilio for the Mechanicus. So, in regards to those on YouTube, this shall be the end of part 1 of the Mechanicus stream. Check me out later on the Necron stream. With that being said, let me end the recording.